As you guys probably read by the title, my wife left me, or my fiance left me. This time I don't know why. And the reason I say this time is we broke up like 13 or 14 times, and I loved her. So like I thought that we would be together forever. Obviously, that's not the case. She had been behaving very distant since like when I proposed to her on Christmas, and it was just like constant, day in and day out. Like I wasn't sure when she was gonna get rid of me, you know, based on the very few people that I talked to regarding the whole situation. They all said like I don't deserve that. As much as it pains me, I have to move on. It all started last Friday. My wife, or my ex, turned off her location at 1:09 p.m. and I thought that was strange. I was trying to call her, trying to text her, trying to call her mom, her stepdad, the hospital, because that's where she was supposedly. I thought personally that she was in an accident, and it was so fucking bad that they didn't let me back. I don't know. I showed up to the hospital because one of my neighbors agreed to drive me. So thank you so much to that person. I really do appreciate it, because I don't have a car or anything like that. So that was kind of a struggle. Back to the story. I get to the hospital. I'm really fucking concerned because like I didn't know what the fuck had happened. I go to security to ask them like, yo, can I go see my wife? The guy goes to the back, and then when he comes back to the front where I was, he was like, the doctor said there is nobody allowed to go to the back. Sorry. I was like, what? How bad was it? That's when he said, I don't know. I can't tell you anything. I can't give you any more information. And I was like, oh shit. Is there any way that like I could stay outside? Because I really wanted to see my wife. I wanted to make sure that she was okay and that there wasn't an accident or something along those lines. Like I didn't want to see her on her deathbed when it was too late. I kept asking him like, yo, man, is there any way like I could get back there, or can I call or something? He was like, oh, no. The doctor said there are no phone calls and no people allowed to go back there, which that made me go insane in my head, because I was like, oh shit, she's probably dying or something along those lines, and I don't know what to do. Probably like 30 minutes later, I was like, okay, fine, I'll go home, I'll call the cops, and I'll call the insurance, her mom, her stepdad, and all them, just to see if they have any information, because I was so fucking worried. Like, because she was my wife. The fact that like she turned off her location, she wasn't picking up the phone, she wasn't answering any of my texts. So all of that led to me thinking something really fucking bad happened. I'm at her house and I call insurance and police first. Mind you, I had called her mom and her stepdad a few times before I called them. Just saying. But while I was on the phone with the police, they were like, oh, there's nothing we could do because of HIPAA laws and all that. And I was like, okay, I guess. Then I tried calling her mom like 10 times and her stepdad, to which both of them did not answer the phone. And this part of the video goes straight out to them. Those two motherfuckers. Fuck you. Because I loved your daughter. And the fact that you treat me like shit, just because of all the shit that me and your daughter have gone through, yes, I do understand that, hey, sometimes shit doesn't work out according to plan. But the shit that pisses me off is that your daughter told you all of the bad shit that I did instead of all of the good shit. She never told you guys that I paid to get her car back. She never told you guys that I had to call my dad to take us all the way to Philly to get her car because it was repossessed. Because at the beginning of the year, she was unemployed. I bet she didn't tell you that. But anyways, I digress. I'm sorry, I got off track. I'm a little bit frustrated with those two motherfuckers. I'm on her laptop and I see she's texting a coworker. And I'm like, that's pretty fucking weird, because she couldn't answer my calls or my texts, but yet she's answering that guy? That was strange. And, you know, it just said, basically, he's not my husband, and I was in the hospital because of shortness of breath. That's basically the gist of it. And I was like, oh, wow, I'm not her husband anymore. Okay. I have to dive a little bit deeper into this, because what the fuck? I thought we were supposed to be getting married. I've been calling her my wife for, like, I'm gonna say the past 2 years. She's been calling me her husband for about the same amount of time. So I had no idea what the fuck was going on at that point in time. Then at like 9:30, 10ish, I noticed that her location on her laptop moved. She was heading to Applebee's, and I was trying to call her, trying to text her, because like I was genuinely concerned. No fucking answer, no fucking replies or anything like that. And I was like, what can I do now? What can I actually do right now? After she got out of Applebee's, she went to Walmart, then straight to her mom's house. And I was like, what the fuck is she doing? What the fuck is she doing? Because her mom was out of town at the time. So I was quite worried, honestly, because I wasn't sure if she was cheating on me or if I did something wrong. I don't fucking know. Black coffee, good for the soul. As I was saying, it was just like a bunch of bullshit that happened that like it wasn't adding up, because prior to her leaving me, we weren't in communications for like the past 24 hours. Like from the point that she turned off her location services, actually no, since the morning, which I have to talk about that too, because the morning, it was normal, it was nice, it was calm, it was cool. We talked a lot, and I thought we were on good terms, because like I hadn't really done much to upset her. The next day rolls around and my wife isn't next to me, and I'm very, very concerned, because I had no idea what happened to her. I wasn't sure if she was cheating on me, if she died or some shit like that. I don't know. All the way until I get a text. It said something along the lines of, we're over, we've been over, and that I just have to pack up all my stuff and be out by Monday. And if I'm not, then she'll start the evacuation process, whatever the fuck that means. So I'm like, okay, fuck. What the fuck happened? I tried calling her multiple times after receiving that text, to no avail. The next 2 days I spent packing. I called my brother-in-law, my brother from another mother, Chris, and I asked him like, yo, can you help me pack up my stuff and all that? He was like, yeah, sure, cool. And when he got to the house, he was like, so we might need your dad's pickup truck because all of my stuff from my home gym was not gonna fit in my mom's car or, his car. While we're on our way to my dad's house, Chris was like, just call U-Haul, run a truck, and then we'll just move everything at once. I didn't have much money, but luckily for me, he had my back and he paid for the U-Haul. So thank you so much, Chris. I really, really do appreciate that. And also both of my parents for helping me out during this difficult time. After the first night of packing and moving shit around and doing all that, my mom was like, okay, you have a choice. You can either stay at home or stay at her house. And I was like, nah, I'll just stay at her house because I want to spend at least one more night with the boys. The next morning, it was pretty much the same thing. Luckily for me, my mom let me bring 3 of the boys home. And I was like, oh my God, thank you so much, Mom. Thank you. But the thing is, they were new to this area. And the main difference between here and my ex's house is that her house is kind of like suburbs, I guess. And here is more city. Right now, I'm next to a highway. So, that was pretty concerning for me because 2 of my boys ran away. And I didn't know exactly what to do because, so Atlas, that guy, and Oranos, that guy, they both got out. The third one that I got was Poseidon. The following day, at I'm gonna say probably 1, 2-ish p.m., I get a text from Facebook that's like, yo, we found your dog. And I was like, yes, okay, where can I get him? It turns out that the guy that messaged me was a part of the animal control unit. So that was so fucking relieving. I had to walk a few blocks to go get Atlas, but he's safe and sound now. But Oranos, I don't know where he is. I think somebody may have stolen him or something along those lines because nobody has seen him, allegedly. I'm from the hood, so it's very possible that somebody could have stolen him or did something to him. Very possible, but it's sad to me that even has to cross my mind because when I was living at my ex's house, there really wasn't much to worry about because honestly, it was, you catch my drift. I'm just saying. So I'm still on the hunt for Oranos, but I asked my ex to bring Dionysus to my mom's house, and she did. Now I'm just starting from the bottom again, starting all over. It sucks, but you know what? I'm determined to get myself out of this soon. Fast. I'm not really just focusing on money. I'm focusing on my all-around well-being. So I was planning on riding my bike to the gym. It's 4 miles or something like that. Supposedly it's 22-ish minutes. So hey, I would be 100% down with doing that because I've been trying to lose some weight for like the past year or two. I've been trying to slim down, to tone down, lose my belly fat, lose some of the chichos, love handles, lose my love handles and all that. So yeah, that's my life as of right now in a nutshell. I'm just trying to make it. I'm trying to make it, and I will make it. I fully believe that I will make it with or without her or anybody. I wholeheartedly believe that shit. All of that story happened on Saturday and Sunday. Right now it's Thursday, so it's been a few days. I've kind of settled back into life at my mom's, and as depressing as it is for me, I'm determined to get myself out of this. I'm determined to get off my ass. As I always say, get off my ass and do something. I was thinking about getting a part-time job or a full-time job at some place. I don't know where, but I'm kind of shaky on that. I was also thinking about, side hustles and shit like that I could do right now. It would make me more money than a full-time job. So, I'm trying, I'm striving, and I will make it. I wholeheartedly believe that I will make it. So the whole point of this entire story is don't give up. That's it. That's the whole moral of the story, because I could have, a long time ago, because of the fact that I love my wife so much that I was willing to give my life up for her, And then when she rejected me, all those fucking times, it hurt, yes, and I felt betrayed, but I kept on going, because I thought that we were meant to be together for the rest of our lives. I was wrong about that, but I think you kind of catch my drift a little bit. The whole point I'm trying to get at is that no matter what, don't give up, because once you give up, that's it. It's over. It's not like you should sit around like a couch fucking potato and do nothing just because you get your heart broken. You should always continue to grind. You should always continue to hustle, no matter what the circumstances are. Yeah, sure, sometimes life throws a bunch of fucking curveballs, for me, for example, my wife left. I had to move all my stuff out. I had to fucking stress and worry about my two boys. It was a bunch of shit that happened in this past week, but I stayed strong and I kept fucking going. That's all it takes. That's the end of that saga. Hey, it was quite the run with my ex, but it wasn't meant to be. So I'm gonna just leave that in the past, and I'm gonna keep moving forward and keep grinding, keep hustling until I make it. But anyways, as always, you guys already know my whole purpose, my sole mission on this planet is to motivate and inspire you guys to get up and go after your dreams. With that being said, I want to support you in any way, shape, or form. Whether that's your dream house, your dream car, your dream lifestyle, whatever it is, I want to support you all the way. And if that shit sounds good to you, please drop a like, comment something that you need advice on, or comment something that you want to see from me. It can be fitness related, food related. I'm still planning on making like some cooking videos and shit like that, because I like cooking, like it's fun. I just need some ideas from you guys. I also need you to do me a favor. Smash that subscribe button. Smack around that little bell notification. And I'll catch y'all next time. Peace out. Now that I'm all the way at the bottom, the only way out is up. That's it. I'm gonna keep on kicking, keep on swimming all the way up to the top, so that way I can take that deep ass breath and be like, damn, I made it. I'm gonna do that.